I'm Maya Romero. I am a cam model and porn star, and I am from America.
USA,
USA,
USA.
USA. Bald eagle screeches in the background. Yeah,
Well, lovely to have you here.
absolutely. It's a
Well,
pleasure.
Is this your first time out of the States?
It is. It is my first time leaving America, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm having a great time already. It's a bit of a culture shock for sure. There's a lot of stuff that's different, but I'm really grateful for the opportunity to like get out of the United States and like really like look at how a majority of the rest of the world is, you know what I mean? Like, like Europe, you hear a lot about like in the porn industry is like it's the other side of it is there's the United States and then there's Europe. And so it's really cool to be able to like come over here and see how the countries operate and stuff like that. I get a little flavor of it, you know?
What are some big misconceptions then coming from the American side of porn to the European side?
Well, we kind of discussed it a few days ago with like the rates and stuff like that, and like the intensity in which the porn is.
The intensity.
The intensity.
Okay, what's a fun one. So you guys so would you say you guys are more vanilla in the US?
It's very easy to entertain us.
Okay.
It's very easy to wow us or like mystify
So
us.
like Americans just see a titty and then they bust.
Whoa,
like,
boobs!
Oh my
yeah,
God.
it's pretty easy to like. There's some like girls who make a killing in the U.S. and they're faceless, non-nude models.
Whereas, us growing up in Europe, we on our juice boxes, you see tits, like that sort of stereotype, right?
Definitely a lot more sexually open than the States. So I think that's why, like, with the States, like, you can whip out a boob and have people be like, whoa, because we don't see boobs, like, that sort of thing.
Of course. But no, I'm glad to see that you can really express your body and your sexuality here.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure.
Especially considering, the joy of the Baphomet.
The joy of the Baphomet, yes. You gotta have the joy of all. I have a ton of satanic tattoos.
Feel free to show them off.
Yeah, no, I have
Ave Satanas.
I have the crucified lady. It's Mary, not Jesus.
Okay.
But I have the literal devil, and I have a Lilith sigil on my leg right here. That's my
And the first wife.
yes. This is my patron. So I have her tattooed on me.
Oh, so you're quite spiritual into like deities and stuff like
Yes,
that?
I am. Yes, I practice witchcraft or Wicca, so that's what I do. And yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Cool.
I like the spooky. Ooh. Yeah.
Cool. So if the walls start bleeding, we know why.
Absolutely.
How long have you been in the industry for?
I have been in the industry for 3 years as a cam girl, and I'll be going on like 1.5 years in porn.
Sure.
So been in since I've been able to do it.
What made you make the transition from cam girl to porn star?
I got bored. Honestly, I got bored. Camming was and is still like my bread and butter, like the thing that I started with. It's the thing that I know the most about. It's the thing that I feel like I'm like the best at. But I got bored. I wanted to work with other people. I wanted to do other things. And like with content creation, it's less of like a live, like needing to perform and like keep up. And it's more of like, you're able to record it. And if you need to cut, you can cut and take a break and then come back at it with the same energy type thing. It's a little bit of a different setup. And so I enjoy it. I like having a little bit of a mix of being able to perform when I'm ready to like give it my all for a few hours straight. And then sometimes I just want to do a content shoot where I can give it up my all for like a 45-minute video type thing. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. So as far as it being your first trip over to Europe and getting on the European aspect of our ever so wonderful industry,
right?
What would you say you're most looking forward to about being at Warehouse, and how did you hear about us?
So I actually heard about Warehouse, gosh, I want to say 2022? It had to be 2022. DC Exotica, which is Exotica is a convention in the States where it's all like performers and companies. They all come to this convention expo center and have booths and stuff. And so I met the Warehouse team from a year ago. and or I guess 2 because it's 2024
So
now.
you met our brand ambassador and...
I don't think you guys had brand ambassadors yet.
Okay, so that
Like it was,
really
it was like,
early,
yeah, it was
early
like 2
days.
dudes wearing Warehouse X shirts. Like that's what I remember. And had a talk with them, and you know, I was a little bit wary because it was an international brand. So I was like, I basically told them like, you know what, give me your information, let me check out your website, and I'm gonna just like give it a minute. And once I start seeing more models come through and have a good experience, like I'll definitely hit you guys up. And so it took me until
2024, apparently.
2024, where I talked to Caitlin Brooks, and she kind
She's
of
being a wonderful
yes,
brand ambassador.
she's awesome, and me and her have been speaking for a little bit about, you know, coming and having fun and hanging out, and so we discussed a little bit, and then finally I was in Vegas, I believe, and she had, you know, brought it up again, and I was like, you know what? Fine, like let's do it. Like I keep hearing about it, I keep seeing it. Like you guys started winning awards and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, I think I'm gonna check it out now. I think I'll bite now. You know what I mean?
And now we have you here for a month. For all
here.
the wonderful viewers at home who want to see your satanic tattoos and tits in full glory.
Right, exactly. You gotta do it. I'm
you
here
can-
now.
But you'll be giving us a full tour of those in far more vivid detail after our Safe for Work interview.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So I often see a lot of the American conventions and how they compare to the European ones.
Right.
Have you heard about some of the stories about what goes on at our porn conventions?
I have not actually.
I'll just give you a quick photo. The most prolific one is a German convention known as Venus, which is
Okay.
primarily through creators to meet their fans.
Right.
And there is often a tradition there known as what is sperma walks. Have you heard of those?
No.
So this is very common to see at the booths in Venus. So often girls will like get a facial from like a co-star and then go like a parade walking around the...
That is so cool. Oh my God, I love that.
Like there are live fisting shows, there are girls just going at it with co-stars on
Oh my
their
God,
booths.
you're allowed to do that?
In some countries in Europe.
We have to wear 2 panties at the strip club in America, or it's considered like, you know what I mean?
Welcome
to Europe. I love it here. I'm never going back.
welcome to our far more enlightened part of the world.
Right? Oh my God, that is crazy.
We had a couple of questions from fans and like most common stuff there, so we're wondering if you could very quickly
For
ask
sure.
you those. Are spitters quitters?
It depends. Because some of y'all's cum be tasting like battery acid and fucking like kerosene, and I don't care how much you're paying me, I'm not swallowing that. But you know, there's some good cum. There's some good cum. So I feel like it's a case-by-case basis. If you're spitting out perfectly good cum, you're a quitter. But if it's like kerosene and battery acid, then you're fine.
So the guys who just chug Monster and Doritos on the battery acid side of things.
You know what's crazy though? I literally just swallowed some cum not too long ago from a guy that like eats like fucking chicken and rice and broccoli, drinks like a gallon of water a day, and like, you know, like drinks his little iced coffee in the morning. Horrible. The worst tasting cum I've ever had in my life. I've literally been with like dudes who eat McDonald's every day and their cum tasted better. Like it was crazy. It was very strange.
That's fascinating.
I was baffled because like I was actually excited, expecting like some good tasting cum.
I think what you need to do is when you need to like for science, you have to like get a bunch of guys, document their different diets every like for that like a month, and then see
Right.
how the loads differ in taste and consistency.
We
That
need
could
to
be
do
how you
this.
get your PhD in porn.
My PhD in porn, I do cum science. I'm a cum scientist.
That's a business card right there.
Oh my God, I love it.
That's
Maya Romero,
that's your
cum
next,
scientist.
OnlyFans like documentary.
I love it.
If sex were an Olympic sport, what would your signature move be, and what would you call it?
Call it the soul snatcher. And it's because I do my Kegels. So I have this fun thing that I do when I'm working with male performers where I grab them.
Gorilla grip pussy.
Yeah, but I grab them. And it's really funny to like watch the look on their face because they'll look at me and like get all wide-eyed and it's like, ah, ha, ha, you think you got me, but I got you.
Haunted vagina magic.
Haunted vagina magic, exactly.
I dig it. Okay. If your life as a sex worker were a movie, who would you want to play you?
I think her name's like Natasha Lyonne. She's like in Orange is the New Black and like the Russian what is it? It's like the Russian spy or something like that. She's like the big curly red hair. I would want her because I feel like we have similar personalities and like the way that we carry ourselves are very similar. So I feel like that's definitely my vibe for sure. And what would the tagline be? Life, it fucks you hard and fast, sometimes not in the good way.
That's deep. That's philosophical shit right there.
Philosophical. This pussy is philosophical.
That should be like at least, I mean, I've seen some interesting tramp stamps, but that pussy is philosophical would be like...
I just got a tramp stamp. I missed opportunity.
Oh, shit.
Missed
Yeah,
opportunity. I could have gotten pussy is philosophical above my ass. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few girls with like insert here and like I love anal and stuff like that.
That's pretty cool.
No.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
What's the weirdest thing a client's asked you to do? Based off your definition of weird, because I think
Right.
me and you probably have very different perceptions of weird.
Right, because for me, weird is like, I think like strange. Like one guy, let me think. There's so many. There's like a list. Let me think. One guy wanted me to like, I didn't do it because I don't know how I would have gotten it off, but he wanted me to like cover myself in peanut butter. Like for a video, like literally like dip my hand in a jar of peanut butter and like cover myself in it. But like...
Chunky or smooth?
Smooth.
Okay.
Creamy peanut butter.
Okay.
But it was creamy peanut butter. He wanted me to dip my hand in a jar, slather myself in it, and the only reason why I said no was because I literally like don't think that I would have been able to like get it off of my skin because it's like oil. And
I do feel like whether it's like the chunky or the smooth peanut butter and that would have like important questions in the approach and the nature of the content.
Right. And so it was like just smooth peanut butter, and he wanted me to like
just lather it on.
Every square inch of my body. He wanted me to be fully covered in peanut butter. He offered me like a few grand to do it, but I was like, I'm never gonna get that out of my hair.
I mean,
like
based off our previous conversation, there's worse things that you could try to get out of your hair.
That's true. Very true.
Note to the guys out there, work on your aim. It's really hard to... I've had a few girls try to kill me before for coming in their hair.
It's horrible. Especially like when you got hair like mine that detaches. It's very annoying.
Like a Lego piece? Just
it's like
just plugs on, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
If you had your own line of, merchandise, like mugs and t-shirts and stuff, what would be like your favorite taglines for them?
I'm pretty not smart. That's like my tagline when I'm camming, whenever I get math wrong, whenever I'm like, I think the other day somebody was telling me to stand parallel to the X in the hot tub, and I was looking around and I was like, which fucking X? There's 50 million of them in this fucking room. And he's like, the one on the hot tub. And I'm like looking around like, it's that one, the one that I'm looking at right now, but I didn't know that at the time. And I was like, I'm pretty not smart, all right? So you're gonna have to give me a fucking second to figure it out, all right?
Hey, deep down, everyone desires a bimbo Morticia Adams.
Exactly, it's perfect. My brain's down here.
If you had a superhero alter ego based off your experiences in porn, what would be your superpower and who would be your nemesis? My
superpower would be the ability to refill things. You're pissing me off, boom, refilled your bladder, now you pissed yourself. You know what I mean?
Okay, I was thinking that would be, or you meant it in more like a case of, he just nutted, bam, can nut again.
Yeah,
bam,
that too. There's infinite possibilities, but you just came, boom, balls are full again, give me more. You know what I mean? And
Jizzlord.
The Jizz Lord, absolutely. And my arch nemesis would be Battery Boy, and he takes the batteries out of people's vibrators or like sucks the power out of them so they die right before you orgasm. That's my arch nemesis.
You've been there a few times, haven't the batteries died?
Thank you.
So what are you? Are you like a one girl? Are you?
I'm a one girl.
Okay.
I'm definitely a clitoral stimulation lady. I can pretty much come from just that. Like it's big. I'm big on the clit stimming.
So unfortunately, we're in Europe, so this is in centimeters.
How big is 7 inches in centimeters? Do you guys measure your dicks in
Yeah,
centimeters?
we measure our dicks in centimeters.
No way! Like when a girl's like, how big is your dick? You guys say like, oh, it's like
yeah, like 19 centimeters, like.
Oh my God,
23
what?
centimeters.
If you told an American girl that your dick was like 19 centimeters, she'd probably be like, ew, that's so little. Because like we're thinking like centimeters like this, you know what I mean?
That's a millimeter, but yeah.
That is crazy. Okay, new American moment that I just had. You guys don't measure your dicks in inches, it's centimeters. Okay,
I'm
sorry.
afraid the metric men are out there.
That is hilarious.
You've got me
Okay.
talking in dumb superhero titles now. All right, give me what you perceive 7 inches is in centimeters. Does it look okay for the camera, or should she hold it and then?
Like right here is better, or okay.
You happy with that? All right. You got 17 centimeters. So 17 centimeters in inches is, I should probably know this, but
Is this not inches right here?
no.
These big numbers?
No.
Oh,
Those are
those are
centimeters. American learns what a centimeter is.
Fucker.
Actually, okay, you got close. 17 centimeters is 6.6 inches.
Oh, I was half an inch off. A little less than half an inch off. I'm good.
But I do like that the satanic girl got 6.6.7 inches. Like you were one off 6.66
I was
inches.
so close.
All right, so now to get into a little more interesting. What would you say? What was like your deepest, darkest fantasy?
My deepest, darkest fantasy.
Like what like when you're you're home, you're on your clit stim. Where does your mind go?
I want to get spit roasted. I want to get Eiffel Towered. I want 2 men that like men and women to kiss me and kiss each other while they spit roast me. I want it to be nasty. I want it to be gross.
So you want like a guy to nut in you, then the other guy to like suck it out.
Suck it
and
out,
spit
yeah.
on your face, like.
I want men who are whores for men and women, and I want it. Oh, yeah, that's my deepest, darkest.
All right,
deepest, darkest. I
yeah.
want to buy threesome.
By threesome, cool.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty tame by our standard, by European standards, but let's go. Sounds like my Tuesday night.
Boys kissing boys in America is like, oh my goodness.
Well, especially because we can edit this out if you want to. Like, do you want to say you're from the South, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very open about where I live.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Yeah, I dance as well, so like
Okay, awesome.
people know
Cool.
like the city that I dance in.
Oh,
you know what I
sick.
mean?
Okay,
So
awesome. Cool.
yeah.
Like, I mean,
I'm from the South, so I carry. We're in
Y'all-
America. We got guns over there. So I invite you to fuck around and find out.
And also, apparently, you're a stripper back in the South.
Yes,
So,
I
like,
am. Yes, you never fight a stripper. I'll tell you that.
You get
tell you that
heels in
much.
your eyes, right? Like,
Well, I mean, it takes a lot of strength to sling your body around like
you
vertical
actually
on a
went
pole.
Southerner. Your accent actually dropped like Southerner as you were saying that.
Did I?
Yeah. You went from like, fairly standard neutral American
Right.
accent to like deep fried cheese on a stick, like, my cat's actually a possum, like.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go down to the Piggly Wiggly and get yourself a fucking pizza and some fried okra and just let yourself relax and have a good day, Did you understand a single word out of my
Actually,
mouth?
yes, I do. I do know what the Piggly Wiggly is.
You know what a Piggly Wiggly is?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing to get at a Piggly Wiggly? You got pickles, you got...
Medical debt. Based off my experiences eating in the States. But no, I digress. So debauched bisexual threesomes, and what would you say is your? So as far as dicks go, are you a size queen? Do you think size matters?
Okay,
Describe your ideal cock?
my ideal cock is my boyfriend's dick. He has a pretty cool cock. It's modified, so he has like implants in it.
Oh, he has
and-
a implant, or he has like
No,
body
like
mods?
body mods. Like
Okay,
he has like
cool.
titanium balls and like silicone implants. So he has like an arrow and stuff like that. It feels great. And then he has his dick split, like the tip of it on the underneath.
wow.
So like I can like lick his urethra.
That's hot.
I love it. Yeah, it's my favorite. That's my favorite dick, and he's like about like 6 inches.
Okay.
It's a boyfriend dick.
So I'm just gonna collectively feel like everybody should just go. Can you just say my boyfriend's dick again, and then we'll just collectively go, aww,
My boyfriend's dick.
aww.
Aww.
Isn't that romantic? But so guys, now you know at home, if you want to sleep with satanic meme queen like Miss Romero,
You gotta split your dick tip.
you have to split the tip of your cock in half and fill it with titanium and silicon balls.
Yeah.
Which, to be honest, actually sounds pretty interesting.
Right. Like he worked hard.
Like, I saw about the implant where you can get like an extra, you know, like inch in diameter and 2 inches there, but
Yeah.
it makes it look like it's, you know, like an overstuffed sausage casing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Whatever floats your boat on that one. Like if it makes you fucking happy, do it. But like I like his dick because it looks like an alien. It doesn't look like a dick. It looks like an alien. I love it.
So what would you say is like the normal size for porn dicks?
For porn dicks,
Like normally around Europe, it's between like, let's use it in like inches for your reference.
my
Yeah.
tiny pea brain.
It's between like 6.9 and like 8.
I was gonna
sort of
say
inches,
7.
yeah.
7 is
like
about
around 7
around
is like the average,
7.
yeah.
It for a good porn dick. I've had
I
some
mean,
scenes.
I'm a medium dick, that's why I get ghosted all the time.
Oh, you poor soul. What do you describe as a medium dick? Like a 6 or 7?
Oh, like 7.
That's a medium dick? That's like a big dick. The inch matters. The difference between a 6 and a 7 matters.
Fair.
that is an inch. Like that's that much. The average vagina is only like 3 to 5 inches in depth. So but yeah, no, I'd say about an average porn dick is about 7, but I've definitely shot with people who had like 5.
No. But so you would rather be more on that end of the spectrum than the cervix destroyers.
I have a few BBC scenes under my
Cool.
belt. I can take it, but I wouldn't be able to do it every day. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
It's not a boyfriend dick. You know, like you can't fuck like that all the time. You'll hurt yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Fair enough.
but it's definitely. I like that I don't have to choose between size. Like I get a healthy like spectrum of like, you know, I'll fuck like a 6-inch dick, and then I'll do like a 7-inch dick, and then I'll
A
have like
charcuterie board
a
of dick.
what is it? A sperm cooterie board. A sperm cooterie board.
Smorgasm board.
Smorgasm, a smorgasmborg, a smorgasborg of dick, a smorgasmborg.
Okay, and as far as what you want to get to while you're here with the other girls and stuff like that, what are you most looking forward to?
I am most looking forward to doing some like, I want to do some like BDSM videos, you know what I mean? Like some spanking and some like cute little like I want someone to walk me around the warehouse on a leash and do some cute stuff like that. I'm excited to do some like cute girl stuff because a lot of my content is boy-girl, so I don't really get a chance to do a lot of even like softcore girl stuff. So I'm really excited just to be around women in general. My whole life is a sausage fest, so I'm excited to be around a bunch of girls.
And where can people find you?
You can find all my links on my profile at Warehouse X.